here it is. This is test 1, reading passage 1. This passage is all about crop growing skyscrapers. So now from traditional methods and from traditional approaches, people are going towards contemporary approaches, and in this contemporary approach, they are going to grow crops on skyscrapers. Means in the buildings we are going to grow our food, not in the lands. Well, so in this topic, in this passage, we have some 7 questions, and these questions are complete the sentences below, and then we have some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 questions. We have 6 questions, true, false, not given. So first we will look at the first part of this exercise, the first part of this comprehension, and the first part is complete the sentences. There are 7 questions, so we will look at all these 7 questions one by one and find out the answers to these questions. So let's begin it now. So question number 1, it reads, some food plants including dash means there is a food, they're talking about a food, means including that food are already grown indoors. So there is a food they are talking about, that a food is already grown indoor, means in the buildings, in skyscrapers, or somewhere here and there, means not in the land, not in the field areas, but indoor. So let's go and find out where is the answer to this question. Well, answer to this question is here. When you look at here, this is the passage, and the very first paragraph, this paragraph is the introductory paragraph. So we will not look at here, instead we will look here, because they are talking about crops growing indoor here in this passage, in this second paragraph. So let's read it out. What does it say? The concept of indoor farming is not new, since Hothaus production of tomatoes, and other produce has been in vogue for some time. So here is the answer to our question. The concept of indoor farming is not new. That is not new. So something that is not new is already vogue, is already in vogue, that is already in practice. So this is what they are saying, that some food plants including dash are already grown indoors. Already means something that is already in vogue, something that is already being practiced. So here we have that is not new. The concept of indoor farming is not new, since Hothaus production of tomatoes. Tomato is the food that is already being grown indoor, not outdoor. And other produce has been in vogue for some time. See, and other produce, it means that this food and some other foods are already in vogue. They are already in practice. In vogue means something that is already fashionable, something that is already in trend, something that is already being practiced. So here comes the answer. This is the answer to our question. Some food plants including tomato are already grown indoors. So let's write down tomatoes here. Tomatoes. So this is the answer to our question number 1. Now let's go and see the next question. Vertical farms would be located in dash. So here they're talking about vertical farms, and they are talking about the location of the vertical farms. Vertical farms would be located in dash. So here we are supposed to find out that where the vertical farms are located. meaning that there would be less need to take them long distances to customers. And by locating or by doing this farming, this vertical farming here in this place, whatever the place is, due to this farming, the long distances have been reduced. Now nobody will need to go far away and bring food from far distances, as they have said here, that meaning that there would be less need to take them long distances to customers. So it means that in order to reduce the distance, in order to reduce the fare, transportation, this and that, people are growing for their ease at home. They are growing in skyscrapers, and they are going in buildings, and here and there wherever they have places. So let's go and find out the answer to this question now. So here in IELTS we have one rule, and that is favorable for students, that if you find out the answer to first question, so you will not need to go above that. You will not need to go here and find out the answer to next question. When you already when you have already found out the answer to question number 1 here, so now we will have to read beneath it, here in this place, or somewhere here, means ahead. We are supposed to go ahead in order to find out the answer to next question. We are not supposed to go before the answer to the previous question. So as we have found out the answer to question number 1 here, let's go and find out the answer to question number 2 here in this section, or in this section, or somewhere. Fine. So the question to that the answer to that question is maybe here in this portion, wherever they talk about the transportation. See, here they are talking about transportation. When they are talking about transportation, and in the question, this was the key word. This is the key word, means long distances. Long distances to customer need to meaning that there would be less need to take them long distances to customers. It means they are talking about just because of this long distances to customers, they are talking about transportation. So here we have the word transportation. So here they must be talking about something. They must be talking about this thing here. So here they are saying that situated in the heart of urban centers. See, there they were talking about location of something, and here this is the word. This is the word situated. So now situated, here in passage we have the word situated, and here in the question we have the word located. We have the phrase located in. So located in and situated, they are both synonyms to each other. And always remember that in IELTS we do not have same words always. We do not have same words in passage and as well as in the questions. So in questions we have different words, and in passage we have different words. So always remember this thing, always bear this thing in your mind, that we will never have same words. We will most of the time, means more than 95%, we will have different words for the same words. But this is known as inference based questions. All the questions are actually inference based questions, and therefore they just give us synonyms in order to find out that whether we know a lot of synonyms and a lot of English or not. So this is actually the way to test our English. So here they are talking about situation of something, that this thing is situated in the heart, means vertical farms. They are here, this whole topic is all about vertical farms. And if you see here, so here they again in the same paragraph they are talking about vertical farms. So this vertical farms situated in the heart of urban centers. So this urban center is our answer. They would drastically reduce. See, this is the result. This is the result of this location of vertical farms in urban centers, that they will reduce. They will reduce the amount of transportation. They will reduce the amount of transportation required to bring food to consumers. Here again, see, as we have synonym to we have synonym for that word customer. This is a customer, this is consumer, and there in the question we have the word customer. So this is the case. This is always the case in IELTS. If you want to answer all the questions correctly, then you will need to master your vocabulary as well. Means whenever you learn vocabulary, so try to learn vocabulary according to the topic and synonyms, all similar words together. Okay, so it can help us understand the IELTS questions and passage altogether. Fine. So as we have found out, the answer to this question is urban centers. Let's go and write it down here. Urban centers. Urban centers. Okay, and this is also alright as CENTERS, and we can write it this way as well. Centers as the British spelling. This is the American spelling we have already written here. This is alright if you write American spelling or British spelling, but the best way and the better way is to write and follow the British English, because this IELTS is mainly British, and so all British English is actually appreciated here. If you go and see here, so even here we have the British spelling. This urban centers. In urban centers we have TRES. We do not have TERS because this is British spelling. Okay, so let's go and find out answer to question number 3 now. Okay, so here in question number 3 they are talking about vertical farms could use methane from plants and animals to produce dash. Okay, here the the keywords are methane, the use of methane from plants and animals, and the outcome, the purpose, that why do you the vertical farms, why do vertical farms want to use or could use methane from plants and animals. So what can it produce? So let's go and find out that what is the reason that vertical farms would produce or would use the methane. Methane is a type of gas. So here let's go and find out. First of all, as in the question we have come to know about the keyword, that the keyword is methane. So we will have to skim read for methane first, then we can easily find out the answer to our question. So here this is the urban centers. Now under it we are supposed to see here the section. As I can see here, the word methane does not exist here. So let's go and find it out here in this section now. And again, that I can see methane word, it does not exist here, and we will have to go even more ahead. Oh yeah, so here is the answer. We are now looking at here in this section, and the word methane, I found it here. This is the word methane. So now when we have come to know about the word methane, and we found out the word methane, so now it is quite easy that we can find out the answer to our question. Okay, so this sentence, the sentence where we have found this word methane, this is starting from here, so we will have to read it from there. So although the system would consume energy, so here they're talking about this system, because energy is quite crucial. Now this is a topic of science, so let's not discuss that, because everybody knows that energy is actually needed for crop growing. So here again they are saying the same thing, that although the system would consume energy, it would return energy to grid. It would return energy to grid. Grid is now a type of fence they are making the greenhouse via methane generation from composting non-edible parts of plants. Okay, composting is actually the process when non-edible means not eatable or not usable. So when unusable parts of plants are are brought together, and they are mixed together, and then they are mixed with the soil in order to fertilize the land, that they are doing all this activity. So methane they are using through this activity, through this activity they are using methane, and methane is giving us what? It would return energy to grid via methane. So via methane means with the help of methane it would return energy. So here we can come to know about the answer, that this energy is actually the answer, because with the help of via methane it would return energy to the grid. So methane is actually helping us produce energy. So the answer to the question is energy. Let's write it down here. Energy. So here is the answer. Okay, now let's go and find out answer to question number 4. The consumption of dash would be cut. Okay, so here they're talking about the consumption of something, whatever the thing is. Here they are talking about the consumption of something, and the consumption of that thing would be cut. They are talking about the reduction of the consumption of something. So why would it be cut down? So because agricultural vehicles would be unnecessary. Agricultural vehicles like tractors and this and that, something that we use, the vehicles that we use in agricultural activities are actually known as agricultural vehicles, and most of the time we have tractor for agricultural purpose. So that they must be talking about the tractor. So here the tractor, they're talking about tractor, that is unnecessary. And of course when we crop in buildings, on skyscrapers, at our homes, so definitely we will not need tractors anymore, because the fields on skyscrapers and in the buildings and at homes would be not such big, so that we could use a tractor for plows or for some other activity. So therefore they are saying that something related to agricultural vehicles would be cut down. The usage of that thing would be cut down. So let's go and find out. Let's see first that where did we find the answer to the previous question. Yeah, answer to previous question was here, energy to grid via methane. Now beneath this we will have to see here, we will have to find out the answer to this question. So let's go and find out something related to, if we could find out words like tractor, or words like for example the agricultural vehicles, or something like this. So it is quite easy, we can find out the answer to our question. So here the answer, this is the previous question, and now let's go and find out the answer to this question here in this section. Okay, see, fuel, they are talking about fuel. Oh, see, this is tractor, tractor. When we find out the answer, when we find out this word tractor, as there in the question they were talking about the agricultural vehicles, and tractor is that vehicle. So here now we can find out our answer. So it would be it would be it would sorry, it would also dramatically reduce. See here they're talking about reduction, they're talking about cutting down something. It would also dramatically reduce fossil fuel use. See, this is use, and the use of fossil fuel, they are talking about the use of fossil fuel, that would be reduced, that would be reduced. Why would it be reduced? By cutting out the need for tractors. Yeah, because the need for tractor would be no more for plows and shipping, because for shipping we do not need tractors now, and for plows we do not need tractors, because we will be growing crops at home on skyscrapers, and we will not need to move it from one place to another, because that is our home, and we will be growing at home and using it and eating the food. So here the answer to our question is now fossil fuel. Let's go and write out this answer there. The answer is fossil fuel. Yes. Now let's read out the question again. The consumption of yeah, this question we are reading. Okay, the consumption of fossil fuel would be cut because agricultural vehicles, means the tractors, would be unnecessary, because when tractors are unnecessary, then definitely we will not need to use any fossil fuel for that. Okay, so this is the answer to question number 4. Now let's go and find out the answer to question number 5. So the fact that vertical farms would need dash light. So here see, dash light. So the answer to this question is light. So but an adjective before light. So we are going to see for light, what kind of light are they talking about? Sunlight, they are talking about some artificial light, or they are talking about what kind of light they are talking about. And that light, why are they talking about what kind of light? And that light is what? That light is actually a disadvantage. Some means we are going to see for a light that is not useful for the vertical farming. Let's go and find it out. Okay, so answer to question number 4 was this fossil fuel. So we will have to go beneath it. We will have to look for the answer here beneath that section, and we will have to see in this section. Well, I'm sorry. In this section now, yeah, if you can see here, the word light is there, and what light is there? This is artificial light. And there they were saying that actually that light means something like dash light, whatever the light is, that light is disadvantage. That is a disadvantage. Now artificial light we have found, but let's see whether this is a disadvantage or not. If it is a disadvantage, then this is the answer, or if it is not a disadvantage, then we will have to find out one more type of light. So here is a major drawback. See the answer, this is the answer. This is drawback is actually disadvantage of something. A drawback of vertical farming, however, is that the plants would require, see, this is need, there we have the word need, and here we have the word require, and there in the question we have the word disadvantage, and here we have the word drawback. So therefore they are synonyms to each other, and this is actually the thing. And I previously told you that when we are looking for the answers in passage, so we can come across this situation that the words used in questions and the words used in the passage would be synonyms to each other. They would never be the same. Because here we do not have the word disadvantage, we have drawback, and here in third line we do not have the word need, we have require. So answer to our question is now artificial light. This artificial light is actually need of vertical farming, that is a need of vertical farming. and this need is actually one of the drawbacks. This is a drawback. So answer to our question is now artificial, yeah, artificial light. So here we are supposed to write artificial artificial. Now let's go and read this question again. So this is question number 5, and this question number 5 we are reading, and now to find out whether it is right or not. The fact that vertical farms would need artificial light is a disadvantage. Yes, this is fact. As they have said here, a major drawback of vertical farming, however, is that the plants would require artificial light. This is a disadvantage. So our answer is now correct. So let's go and find out about question number 6 now. This is question number 6. This is question number 6, and in question number 6 they are saying one form of vertical farming involves planting in dish. Okay, so now they are talking about planting in something, planting in dash which are not fixed. Okay, and this thing that something that we plant in is actually not fixed, that is movable, and that is keep on moving from one place to another. So let's go and find out the answer to this question now. So our previous answer was this is the artificial light. This was our answer, and now we will have to go beneath it. So here are they talking about some kind of planting or plants nearest the window? No, nearest, this is nearest the window, this is not in the window. So but we want something, something that they are planting in. So here the word plant in or grow we will have to look for, and then we can find out the answer to this question. Yes, so where grow. Okay, this is the word grow. See, here they have given us the word grow. Now let's see whether this is the same idea or not. One variation of vertical farming, this sentence I'm going to read. One variation of vertical farming that has been developed is to grow plants in stacked trays that move on rails. Yeah, this is the answer. Move on rails, because these things, these stacked trays are not fixed. So here is a synonym for not fixed. There they have used not fixed, and here we have move on, and there they have used plant in, and here we have the word grow. They are synonyms to each other, and now here we have the word stacked trays. This is the answer. This is the answer to our questions. The food that we plant in stacked trays are actually not fixed. They are movable. They move. So this is the answer to our question, stacked trays. Let's go and write it down there. This is stacked trays. Stacked stacked trays. This is R. Okay, so now let's read this question again. Question number 6. This question reads that one form of vertical farming involves planting in stacked trays which are not fixed. Which are not fixed means which move on, which move on. Okay, so this is this is our answer to question number 6. Now let's go and find out the answer to question number 7. So the most probable development is that food will be grown on dash in towns. Food will be grown on, again they are talking about something, that food will be grown on in towns and cities. So in towns and cities, they are talking about some kind of possibility. So this is the word probable means possibility, and they are talking about future. So in the future they are talking about something that the food will be grown on something in towns and cities. In towns and cities they are going to grow food somewhere. So this was the answer to our question number 6. And now let's go and find out where can we find out. Okay, possible. See, here we have the word possible. Now let's skim read. Now scan. This is through skimming I found out this word possible, because there we have the word probable. Now let's see and read this whole sentence, that whether they are talking about something related to our question or not. Okay, so it reads, while it is possible that much of our food will be grown. Yeah, will be grown. So here we have, this is very rare case. There we have the word grown, and here we have again the word grown. See, here will be grown on, and again here we have the word will be grown in, but here this is in. Still this is not our answer, because here we have the word in skyscrapers. In future is, they're talking about future. Most experts currently believe. Now our question is being answered now. So currently believe it is far more likely. See, this likely is also a synonym for the word possible and for the word probable. So here they are talking about likely. Most experts currently believe it is far more likely that we will simply use the space available on urban rooftops. Okay, so this is the answer to our question on, because here we have the word on. Something will be grown, food will be grown on means on the rooftops in the urban areas. So this rooftop is the answer to our question. Let's write down rooftop. So here is the answer to that question. A roof tops. Rooftops. See, now the answer. Now let's look at the question now. The most probable development is that food will be grown on rooftops in towns and cities. Yes, this is fact, because they are saying same thing here, that most experts currently believe it is far more likely that we will simply use the space available the space available on urban rooftops. So this is the answer to our question number 7. So this is the way to find out the answers. Skim reading is actually the most important part here, and we will have to skim read the keywords. As in every question we have keywords. You will have to find out and focus on keywords, and then you will have to find out the same keywords means synonyms to the same keywords means the same idea should be the same. If there is a word grow, so for grow word we have plant. So we are getting same idea, but only the words are different. So if you want to find out the answers to questions number 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13, so kindly go and watch my next video, and that video tutorial I'm going to make regarding true false not given. So by then, thank you very much, take care, and have a good time. And yes, remember, if you have any kind of questions, so kindly comment. You can ask me any questions regarding anything, regarding IELTS, regarding English language, and so on, in the comment portion below this video. So thank you very much.